Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. Chrissy on the phone. Our guest, a lot of guests don't do this. Our guest, Michael Rooker, agreed to stick around and talk a little bit more to Chrissy as she runs a fan site. Chrissy, you still there?
Yes, I'm still here. Thank you, Artie.
Oh, that's nice. Well, it's very nice of Mike to hang out, and I'll let you guys just chat it up. It's rare that someone who runs a fan site can talk to somebody. Mike, you're with Chrissy. Chrissy, how are you?
Hi, Mike. How are you? I'm fine.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good, darling. I really appreciate you doing this. I mean, how many people are in the fan club?
Well, it's relatively new. It's only been out for about a month, but we got about 250 members so far.
Wow, that's pointing out you and a friend or something? Or that's something else, man. I gotta thank you so much.
Well, I just let the girls know that I was on the phone with you. They were listening in our chat, and they're so excited.
Oh, that's nice. That's right. What is your favorite film I've done? Or did you have a favorite character I played?
Well, my all-time favorite is Merle, but I loved a lot of your movies. Slither, Bastard Out of Carolina. All your movies are awesome.
Oh, that's. Did you like? Artie seems to be a fan of 8 Men Out. Did you like that? Is that too baseball for a woman like yourself?
I haven't seen that one yet.
8 Men Out. It's from about 1988, I think. You should check it out.
I will definitely check it out.
Are you single, Chrissy?
Yes, I am.
I don't know. I mean, I'm in between relationships right now. I'd love to meet you sometime.
Well, hopefully I can see you at a Comic-Con soon. I'm looking forward to it.
Why don't you come up to New York this weekend?
You know, I actually lived in New York for about a year and a half, and I really miss it up there. Hopefully I'll get to come back soon.
Well, could you come this weekend?
No, I wish. Hopefully you'll be able to come to the Walker Stalkers Con in Atlanta.
When is that, honey? Is that where you live, Atlanta?
I live in Augusta, Georgia.
You live in Augusta, Georgia? Now, what are you doing next weekend?
Next weekend is open on
Would you like to meet? Would you like to meet somewhere?
I wish I would be able to meet you.
Well, I would love to come by. Again, it's rare. I get fan clubs. I'd love to meet you somewhere in Augusta. Say, well, 4th of July, I'm sure you're busy. How about July 8th?
If you come down, I tell you what, your dinner and your Long Island iced tea is on us.
Oh, I love Long Island. You know that about me, don't you, darling? You know I love Long Island iced teas, right?
Yes, I do.
That's right. You're a fan. No, July 8th. What day of the week is July 8th, Artie? I don't know. What is that? Is July 8th, is that a Sunday?
It is a Monday.
It's a Monday. Oh, wait, okay. Well, how about this, darling? How about Sunday, July 7th?
That sounds like a plan to me.
Now, what is next to you there? Can I fly in? Does Augusta have an airport, or I fly into Atlanta?
You can fly straight into Augusta.
Now, what is near the airport? What's a fun place for you? You want to meet at your home, or do you want to meet at a restaurant?
Either one is fine with me. It's up to you.
Well, I'd love to meet everybody in the comedy in the fan club. Now, give me a restaurant, and I'll meet you there. Say, how's 2 p.m. Sunday, July 7th?
That sounds like a plan to me.
All right, 2 p.m. So you got to give me the place, though, sweetie.
Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a good place. How about Sticky Fingers?
Okay, now Sticky Fingers is in Augusta. This is like a nice place to eat or get a burger?
Yes, it is. Sticky Fingers is a rib place.
Oh, perfect. All right. I'll tell you what, 2 p.m., Sunday, July 7th, I will be at Sticky Fingers. Now, I'm only going to have about a day. Where can I stay? Is there a hotel around there? Do you have a home?
Yes, Augusta's a big city. We got about 1 million people.
Can I crash with you, or?
You're welcome to stay with us if you want to.
Oh, that's very nice. That's very sweet. Well, I'll tell you what. Stick your fingers, 2 p.m. in Augusta. I will be there. I'm going to, now, wait. Artie, is there a problem? I want to, this happened on my show. Can you call in to my show the following week? We're on vacation, and let me know how it went, Chrissy?
Yes, I can do that too.
Oh, that would be great. So we're off Monday, July 15th. I want you to call into the show and let me know how it went.
You got it.
Now, listen, Mike, you're not going to blow her up. Of course not. No, listen, I'm so flattered. And my agent tells me to do more of this stuff, so I will be there. July 7th, Stick your fingers in Augusta. I will be there. And then you got to promise to call Artie, though, with an update.
You got it.
Oh, that's
Definitely already gets a call.
Thanks so much, Chrissy. And you give us, you mind giving Artie's girls there in the back your number, and we'll have my contact you.
Definitely. I'll give you my phone number. And also, you just happen to follow my sister, my mom, and I on Twitter.
Of course.
When you went on your follow spree. I appreciate it
Of
so
course
much.
I do. Of course I do. I love they send out some funny tweets.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, Chrissy. I will see you Sunday, July 7th. Anything changes, I'll call you. But go ahead and give your number to the girls in the back.
Definitely. You got it.
Thank you so much. Well, that's amazing. The Artie Lange Show making fans.
Making dreams come true.
Making dreams come true. That's right. I want to talk. Well, look at this. Well, is this true? Todd in Massachusetts. Is Michael your favorite actor?
Yeah, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Oh, oh my God! This is the most flattering appearance I've ever made.
Hey, oh my goodness, is this Sticky Fingers Nunez?
How are you, Todd?
Good, brother. I'm glad to hear you smiling there.
I feel good. I feel good.
All right. You getting ready for vacation?
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it.
You've earned it. Can you do me one favor on vacation?
Yeah.
Put your Walkman on, listen to some Whipping Post, and think of how good your life is right now. You got it?
I'm going to do that. Thank you so much. And thank you, Todd. All right. Well, Chrissy, if you're still listening, I will see you at Sticky Fingers. I'm going to give her a call, though, before. We'll firm things up.
I just ruined live.
I'll tell you what, I got to go, though, guys. And I got to get to Danny here. Thanks so much for sticking around, Mike. I got to take Chrissy, I'll be calling you soon. And I'll say, see you later, Mike. That's Walking Dead. And great job. Great job.
What a scumbag.
Great,
Thank you, Michael. What a gracious man.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
So giving of his time.
Very giving. Joining us now is a comic I know, and a guy who's not only funny, but a very generous guy. A guy who called me up to do a benefit for the great Patrice O'Neal. Any fan of comedy who's under 35 knows Patrice O'Neal. And Danny Lobell is here. What's up, Dan?
How are you?
Now you were roommates with Patrice?
No, that's Will Sylvance who co-produced that.
But you never roomed with Patrice?
I never roomed with Patrice.
But you contacted me about the thing.
Yeah.
So you helped put it together.
Yeah, I was friendly with Patrice, and I wanted to do something nice for him.
I was gonna say you and Patrice, no offense, because I'm in the same boat. That's a big room.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Will, did I meet Will the night of the show?
Probably, yeah. He was there.
Well, you were gracious enough to put that whole thing together for his mom. But what's really important about it is for Patrice's mom.
He was.
Yeah.
Patrice was such a great guy to me that
Yeah.
it kind of devastated me, and I'm still feeling the effects since he died. And
Yeah.
I felt like I wanted to do something,
You should. Well, listen,
give back.
and his mom, a really gracious woman. And someone who needs some help. It's a genuine thing, so it's a good thing you put together. So I want to give you props before we continued on that. Good job, buddy.
I'll tell you a good story about Patrice.
I love Patrice. Michael Rooker loves Patrice. I gotta go, but I love him. All right, thank you. Yeah, Michael Rooker, just a generous guy.
I'm a big hypochondriac, and I
Right, me too.
So your brain, does it play tricks on you? You think you got a disease, you're positive you have it, and you're dying?
Yes.
Seriously?
Okay. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, that happens sometimes to me. Yeah.
I've still got
really?
I'm thinking it now would happen. Yeah, absolutely.
What do you think you have now?
Some sort of ass problem. Go ahead.
I've had these crippling things where I've really believed I'm dying 100%. And then you go on the web and you confirm it, on WebMD and stuff, right? You're like, oh, I'm right,
What's killing me? MD.com.
Right. And so one of the times, and I've got all these outstanding hospital bills, still from all the times I've hospitalized myself and checked myself into the ER.
So it's getting expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah.
So I was positive I had diabetes, which I'm a candidate for anyway. I'm at risk for that.
I got type 2, dude.
Yeah, I know.
You're younger than me.
So it's like
common.
I'm always trying to lose weight, but it's like a constant.
It
thing.
is hard.
So I'm positive at this point in the story that I'm telling you. At this point, I'm positive that I've got diabetes. and I'm like peeing too much. I got all these
Danny,
symptoms.
Danny was around me during my peeing too much stage. I was like a coyote. I peed all over New York,
Right.
and Indianapolis, and several places I did stand up.
Right. So I was like,
And Paris, all over Paris.
I'm like freaking out. So I called Patrice, who had diabetes, and
Right.
I didn't want to go to the doctor and confirm it and get more like, I just wanted to wait it out as long as I could. So I just didn't leave the house for like a week. I wasn't doing stand up. I wasn't talking to anybody.
See, it's hypochondria. It could be crippling.
It is
and
crippling.
expensive,
I
yeah.
didn't even want to leave the house. So I called Patrice up, and I'm like, I got diabetes, And Patrice spends 2.5 hours on the phone with me, telling me how to live with diabetes, like everything that's got to change. And then I finally, like, after talking to him, I feel comfortable enough. I go to the doctor to like start dealing with this, and they tell me you don't have diabetes. so now I'm like in this predicament because I feel like Patrice now he's calling to check on me, like how you doing?
Patrice was such a smart guy.
Yeah.
He knew a lot about a lot of different subjects, and I didn't know him as well as some of the other comics, but I had a couple of 2-hour conversations with Patrice, and they were about things that he knew quite a bit about. And he was really articulate in explaining stuff.
Yeah.
And you were sort of touched by it because he kind of really cared. And everything he said was right, too, because he was knowledgeable in it.
Yeah.
And he could be funny telling it to you, too, which was another thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's calling me to check up on me about these diabetes, and I don't want to tell him now. After he invested 2.5 hours with me, and we had a really intimate talk, and he told me like all these things in his life. I didn't want to like come clean that I didn't have diabetes now.
So till he died, you thought you had diabetes?
No, I avoided him for like a week and a half, and then I finally I talked to Bobby Kelly. He's like, dude, you got to tell him. You got to. So I go, hey man, I got to tell you something. I said I don't have diabetes. He goes, see, that's that Jewish.
You can't curse, forget it.
I'm sorry.
You can't say Jewish.
Oh.
No, you can't curse, but that's that Jewish stuff.
So that's
Right.
that Jewish stuff, he said. So then he says, all right, well, you got to throw away all the jokes now that you wrote about having diabetes. You're not allowed to do those anymore. And then I felt like overwhelmingly guilty that I didn't write any material
That's right.
having diabetes.
See, as a great comic, he thought you'd like he would wrote a million jokes about diabetes.
Right. I wasn't there yet. I was like, I wasn't at that point yet.
Well, it reminds me of a story. Norm Macdonald opened up for Bill Cosby once, and he told Bill Cosby that his father was a huge fan of his. And he said, God, my father loved you, man. He's a big fan of yours. And Bill Cosby said, where did your father live? And Norm said, well, up in Toronto. He goes, next time I'm there, I'm going to call him. Give me his number. So Norm's father was dead, though, at this point. And he didn't feel like disappointing Bill Cosby and saying he was dead. He just wanted he wanted to get out of the conversation.
Yeah.
So he gave Bill Cosby some bogus Toronto number. 3 months later, this is the kind of guy Bill Cosby. 3 months later, Norm gets a call through his agents, Bill Cosby. He goes, Norm, I'm in Toronto. I called your father's number, and the person there says he has no idea who your father is. I really want to find him and talk to him. Can you give me his number? And then Norm panicked and hung up, never talked to Bill Cosby.
That's great.
Never talked to Bill Cosby. So now you see, you got me feeling guilty. Maybe should I tell Chrissy the truth? Nah.
No.